What is going on, everybody? My name is Visceral Ghost, but you already knew that we're doing something a little different today. I know I'm usually doing some gameplays, but I got something in the mail today, and I am going to unbox it for you today because it is the Xbox One Elite controller. I know I'm late to this game, but I didn't think a lot of people were going to get it, and apparently this is a big thing. So I was going to get one like the day they came out, and I was just going to run to GameStop or Walmart or whatever your preferable store is to go to shop, and I was just gonna go get one, but I couldn't, so I had to order it 2 days after, and it just came in today. Today is November the 18th, so this is the day I got it, and we're gonna unbox it for you right now. So here it is. This is the front of the box. You're going to see the controller. You're going to see the Xbox logo, the Elite Wireless right here. And it just shows you that you have the new octa-directional D-pad, the blacked out buttons, the switch on the front, which I believe you can switch between two setups of your paddles on the back. And the two joysticks, which are pretty sweet looking. They look like they have the regular grip of the regular Xbox controller, the Xbox One controller, excuse me. And if we look at the one side, we're going to see the trigger stop that you're going to see here, and the two paddles that are going to be on either side, and the grip that looks like it's going to be on that paddle, or the handle there. On the back, you're going to see a little bit more of the description of the controller. You're going to have the customize your experience with the controller. You can have 3 different heights of joysticks on either one. You can have any combination of the two. They're all magnetic, I do believe. And then the directional pad is either the octa-directional or the regular Xbox controller. And we'll put in a regular Xbox One controller so you can kind of compare the two as we go along. And if you are wondering what these are Control Freaks. I absolutely love them. And then you're going to see the paddles here and the trigger stops here, and looks like the grip again there, as it all points to all the new stuff that's going to be on the controller. And then if we look on the side here, you're going to see that you have the controller in the box, obviously the directional pad, the joysticks, the paddles, the case that it's going to come in, which is pretty cool. We'll get into that as well. The batteries that they give you, which are awesome because I don't have to buy batteries, and then the cord that you have to plug into your Xbox to get everything to work. So we'll keep Mr. Xbox One controller over here so we can compare it as we go along. And we're going to go ahead and open this box for the first time and check it out. So we're going to open the box, and it opens like that, and you're going to look in here and see it's already in the case and everything for you. In this case, I thought it was going to be a softer case, but if you will spin around this way so I can have the light, you can hear that is not a soft case. I mean, it does give a little bit. You can see me squeezing it a little bit, but if you drop it, like if you drop it from any kind of height, you take this to your friend's house and their dog likes to chew on it, it's not going to hurt your controller, and I can feel the controller in there inside. I can't wait to touch it. But this is a very nice case. But before we get into that, we're going to lift up this flap, and we're going to see some, wow, this got moved around during shipping, it looks like. A quick setup guide. I don't think I need to go into that. The accessory product manual, I don't think I need to go into that as well. And then customize your Xbox One Elite controller by downloading the free Xbox accessory app in the Xbox store. We'll do that, and if you want me to go through that, just leave me a comment, let me know, and I'll show you how that works as well. That's to customize your controller. But we're going to get into this bit here. We're going to get rid of the box for now. Move this out of the way. Sweet. We're going to get into this box here. This is going to contain the cord, I do believe. So let's go ahead and open this, and we're going to see this is the cord, and this is not a piece of crap cord. This is a nice, and if you can't see that, that is braided cable. That is beautiful. These cords are amazing. I love these cords. This is going to last forever, and it looks like it's about a 6-foot cord. I'm not going to stretch it all out because I don't have a camera that, I mean, I would have to back away from the camera, but you don't want to see that. So it looks like it's nice and braided. It's very tough. Definitely a cord that's going to last a long time for you, and we'll leave this here so you can see everything as we go along. And the other side was a set of batteries. I don't have to go buy batteries. Sweet. So we'll go ahead and get to that. And without further ado, you came to look at this controller, so we're going to go ahead and unzip here. We're going to open it up. Looky there. Look at it. She is beautiful. You can obviously tell the difference right away from the front of the regular Xbox One controller. Like, the buttons are all blacked out. These are all the green, red, blue, and yellow like they usually are. And this is over here. This isn't silver. This is, and this is obviously the octa-directional. The joysticks are all black. These are silver and black. Just a very sleek new design, and it looks like it has a different finish on it. This one's there. It's almost a little. These are almost a little more black than this. You really can't tell on camera, I don't think, but we'll go ahead and move out of here, and then this little ramp here, that comes out. You can keep that in there, you can take it out. I'm probably going to leave it in there, and this is all your extra stuff. This does not come out. No, it doesn't come out. This is going to stay in there so you don't lose all your stuff, so you know it's all there. But these are the two different sized other joysticks that it comes with, and this one's convex, not concave, like a PlayStation controller. You can see that there. And then this is the tallest controller, or the tallest joystick you'll get, and you can see that it is the regular concave Xbox One thing, and you can see how tall that is. And we'll take off the other ones in just a second so you can see how those work, and we'll keep these two out for height differences, and we'll keep this over here. I'm going to try to keep everything in camera so you can see everything that I'm working with. We'll just hang this off, and this has a little pouch here. I don't know if you can see that. This has a little pouch here, a little mesh pouch, so that you can put other stuff in if you're carrying other things with you. But we'll just keep this over here out of the way. We'll use these for demonstration purposes, and we'll use this as well. And that's metal. All of this stuff is metal. You can hear that it is actually metal, not plastic or anything like that. So the front of the controller is all sleek, and it feels so nice. A brand new controller feels amazing, and this actually has weight to it. It feels like they actually put time and money into making these controllers. They don't want to put out a crappy product, and I'm really glad about that. But this is the octa-directional D-pad. Has these where you can have a little bit more precise movement if you're playing like fighter games, kind of like Mortal Kombat or something like that. The all blacked out buttons, if you've been playing Xbox for as long as I have, you don't need the colors because you obviously know where the buttons are. And these guys, wow, that came off so easy. I figured that would have came off kind of give a little bit more resistance, but it just comes off really easy, and it just snaps right back into place. And it's just, I don't know if you can hear that, just snaps right back into place, no problems, stuff like that. And it's not going to come off. I can sit here and it's not going to come off. That's insane. Well, let me go ahead and lose a joystick here. Let me pick that up before I go any further. All right, and you can see that these are obviously 3 different size joysticks. Like, look at this. If I can do this, it's my first time doing an unboxing, and I'm terrible at it. But you can obviously see the 3 different sizes. This one's obviously the shortest, the normal Xbox One. This is the next one up, the convex one, and this is the last one up, the tallest one, which I'll probably use. And those are all magnetic, and they just snap right into place, and you can go ahead and go with it. You can do it in any combination you want. You can have the shortest one here, you can have this one here, you can have that one there, and this one here. Whatever you want to do, any kind of combination, they're all going to fit just right. But we'll just leave these 2 different ones on here, the tallest one and the convex, are on there for now. So let's go ahead and get to the back of the controller. Probably the bread and butter of this controller. It does have this grip. I don't know if you can hear that. It is textured, and it feels like it's just going to wick the sweat away if you do sweat while you're playing video games. This controller feels really sturdy. I can't get over how sturdy this controller feels. It feels like they put a lot of time into it, and I'm really glad about that. The switch in the middle here, and then if we get back to the paddles here, these are all metal too. I thought these were going to be plastic and not being able to come out, but they come out just like that, and they're all obviously metal, and they're magnetic. It's like, as you saw, that it just snaps into place. You can pull it out, you can put it right back in, and it snaps into place. You just have to pull it out just like that, and it snaps right back into place. That's just insane. The time. Whoops. Let me do a bad demonstration. It snaps right back into place, no problem. That's insane, and they feel really good. They don't feel like they're gonna fall off or anything if I'm clicking them, and they fall right into place where your middle and your index finger go. So you can have this one as your jump, this one as your reload, this one as your switch weapon, this one as your beat down. You can do whatever you want on these controllers, and that's really cool. And it also has this new feature, or not a new feature, but it's a trigger stop. That is, you just click it into place, and it just puts the trigger stop in. So like, this is the full range of motion for both of them. You can see they're all the way down like the normal Xbox One controller is. And then if you just click these down, you can see that they just go about halfway. So if we do a demonstration of one all the way down and one halfway, you can see how much of a difference that these do, and that's just going to help you with semi-automatic gun firing and stuff like that in Call of Duty or Halo or anything like that. That's just going to help you. And all of these buttons, they feel really strong. I can't get over how this controller just feels really good. It feels like I paid good money for this controller, and I really did. But that's the controller, and we can do a side-by-side view. We'll take off the control freaks for now. but that's a side-by-side view of the regular Xbox One controller and the Xbox One Elite, and we'll show you the backs that they are totally different. Like, this is nothing I've ever had before. I've never paid that much for a controller. I'm used to paying like the regular $60 or something like that, but I decided to treat myself, so I can't wait to get you to start using this controller. I'll use it for about a week, and I'll come back after about a week of playing. I got Call of Duty Black Ops 3, as you can already see, and I got plenty of videos to still upload. I'm just being lazy, and I'm coming. What you need?
I got something I wanted you to give to your dad.
Okay, I'll be out there in just a second. I'm doing something. But I'll play for about a week, and then I'll come back and I'll let you know how this controller feels and how it acts differently as we as it gets a little older and I get used to the controller, because I don't know if I'm going to use all of these paddles off the jump. But we're gonna go ahead, and I bought something else with it. I didn't need to, but the GameStop said I basically had to if I wanted it. This is a charging stand for it, and we're gonna see how this thing works here. This is just a rechargeable battery for the controller, and we're gonna go ahead and pop this off. I'm just gonna slide this in here just like that. Fits right in there perfectly. And this battery is weird. If you can see these little grooves in it, that fits perfectly with this back here. The only thing I don't like about this controller back, it doesn't show you the way the trigger stops are supposed to go. You can see that there. I don't like that. I like the way that shows you where the trigger stops do go. But this thing should just sit right in here just like that. And what's this? Oh, so this thing pushes down if you want to charge it, and pushes up if you just want to sit it somewhere, like you're done for the playing for the day. You can just set it there and show it off while it's in there. But I mean, you want to show this controller off, it's like $150. But then you push it down and it's charging. That's cool. We'll have to give this a try, and we'll show you how that works too whenever I set it up. But that's all for this video. I hope you learned something. I hope you enjoyed the video. I got plenty of content left to show you, and like I said, we'll be back with this controller in about a week. But that's going to do it for me today, guys. I'm out. Peace.